Here's the recorded video of the Zoom live today for everyone, those who have missed on the webinar. So this is the little Santa home, that with a chimney of course and some snow effect. The making of this home and the making of the Christmas tree is already been shown on the link of www.theinked.in. Also made these gift boxes. Now this cherry is not from scrap, that is the paper quilling thing which I have made. But if you're interested, you can also find the making of that as well on my YouTube channel. These candies are made from the foil paper. So basically everything here is made from just scrap, like the old used diary or notebook, and the cardboard that comes in the parcel boxes, the boxes that they use for home deliveries. Let us quickly see how I have made this photo frame from just the cardboard boxes and few laces which I had for scrap. Now in this, in the home and the Christmas tree, I've even used some paints which I had, and I had just painted and given it an effect. But in this, I've just left it as it is. I'm not using any color, any paint at all. And yet, trust me, when you make this and when you put it on the wall, it looks really good. It gives an antique finish. If you have any old photograph of yours, or if you have any such memory which has this typical brownish effect, you can always place it in this. It will give a real great thing. Now see, whenever you make any craft, what I believe is the more texture you add to it, or the more let us say layers you add to it, it gives you better effects instead of just a flat and a plain thing. Alright, so that is it. That's what I have done in this. I've played around with the cardboard boxes to make this, and the only thing that I've used is the white glue. You can use any, I've used Camlin, you can use Fevicol as well. Trust me, once this is done, you'll understand that the cardboard boxes are the only things that I have used here. So if you see, these are the cardboard boxes. I've just cut off some piece to show you. Here, if you just notice, they have this curved wavy thing. Okay, this is called the corrugated sheet. Now this corrugated sheet are mainly, they come in the parcel ones, and they are not found in those biscuit packets and such cardboards. This will come only and in the the home delivery boxes, or the carton boxes, what they call. Alright, so this is the thing, that the base that we are going to use today. If you carefully notice, there are 3 different layers in this. There is this outer layer, which is a plain paper. Okay, then there is this middle layer, which is the wavy thing, and there is this third layer, which is again a plain paper. So what we will do is, we will use different kind of textures from this one box itself. One will be by peeling one of the plain layer, another will be by peeling both the layers, and the third one will be by just keeping it as it is. Okay, so these 3 are the ones which we are going to make use of today. So before starting, you can just keep these 3 kind of stuffs ready. So let us just quickly get on to make the frame. So to start with, I've taken a square base. I'm going to make a frame to it. Now here I have taken 2 frames. One is the square in which I have put the photograph, and the other one is the rectangle frame for the decor outside the photograph. Alright, so right now I'll just show you the inner frame. Okay, to begin with it, we'll just take a base, and then we'll add this textured border to it, or we'll just simply frame it. Okay, so for that we have to take strips of the same cardboard. And the size of this strip will be as of the edges. Okay, and make sure that all the strips are of the same width. With a simple glue, I'll just stick it. Now whenever you stick this, just hold it, or just apply some pressure to it for, let's say, some 10 to 20 seconds. Once you do that, this is not going to come off. Okay, it will just stick it very nicely. Just press it for, let's say, 10 seconds and it's done. So what we are going to do, we are going to take 3 such strips. While cutting the strip, make sure that you cut it on the proper side. That is, if you cut it here, you will not get the corrugated sheet, the curved texture. So you have to cut it from the proper side. Make sure you don't make a mistake there. Cut the same size and stick that. If you're not comfortable with cutting the thicker boards, do take help of someone who's good with it. Don't harm yourself. Yes, so we'll just stick this as well. We'll again hold for a while. Some 10 to 20 seconds are good enough. I'm sorry for the disturbance in between. There is some work going on in the neighborhood. Yes, so when this is ready, we will adhere this, paste it on the frame. So I'll just apply some white glue again. We'll stick this there. Hold it for some, let's say, again 20 to 30 seconds. Apply pressure from above. So make sure that you don't, leave any edges coming out from outside this. It should coincide well. Give time to this. Let's say some, again, as I told you, 30 seconds to it. Don't be in a hurry. We don't want it to come off. Once you do this, we have to first make a similar one on the opposite side and then the other two. The reason is this will be smaller, right? Because of this and this space, it won't be of the same size, it will be of a smaller size. So we just have to paste it on all the 4 sides and the frame is ready. Allow it to dry well, and if you've seen my frame, I have done the same thing here for both the one is the rectangle size and one is the square one which is there inside. So this is how our frame actually is ready. Now let us see how to make this inner texture, how to give this decor. For this, I'll be taking the same width ribbon, the cardboard strip, but this time the one which is only the middle layer. I have peeled off the paper from both the sides. Okay, it's very easy. You just have to hold it, you just have to peel it like this and it will come off. Okay, and if there is any paper stuck left, you can just remove it like this. Right, so beforehand keep many such strips ready. The size of the strip doesn't matter, as we're going to roll it and we need random rolls basically to fill in. So very carefully start rolling. Don't apply a lot of pressure. Okay, just stick the loose end. Right, hold it for some 10 seconds. Make many such rolls. So we'll start sticking this on the inside. Now I am showing you to stick it inside. However, in my frame, if you notice, I'm not putting these rolls here, but I am just I've used them outside the frame. This is just to show you. You can make any shape again. You can make square and square, or you can use 2-3 such frames for a collage photograph, that way. So I'll just pick up the frame. I'll add some dots on the sides and a generous amount of glue in the base, on the base. I'll just put this here. Now apply pressure from above as well as from the sides. Just hold it for some 10 seconds like this, and it's going to stick well. Put some glue dots on this roll and on the edge, and stick the next roll. Of course, don't forget the base. Keep on doing this till the whole part you want to decor is covered up. Now if you notice, there's some space which is left in between the two rolls. So here just take a smaller strip, put two dots because there is glue already below, and just insert in between the two rolls like this. Okay, so it will cover off the whole area, and that's what this is. Okay, so our filling is ready, our texture is ready, and our frame is ready now. Okay, so the next thing what we are going to do here is we're going to give neat borders to the edges of the frame. Now if you see the here the curved thing and here is not the same, we don't want such shabby look, so we have to cover this way. Alright, so for this we will need again the strip, which is like this, the corrugated strip, so obviously which is peeled off from one side. Okay, so make sure that you cut the same width of the strip and just peel it off on one side. What we'll do is we just have to stick it from somewhere of the middle of the frame. Alright, so when you start sticking it from here, you will understand that you will cover all the corners like this neatly, as well as the corrugated sheet will give it a good texture. Alright, so we'll start doing this. Let me just show you how. Okay, apply some white glue. Now here make sure that you use generous amount of white glue on all the sides, on the base board here, on the edges. I had this extra base which is coming out from the base, so I just had to chop it off. This is fine as we are not using any purchased material. The sizes would be here and there's, and it totally depends on how well you have your hands laid on such craft. So we'll just stick our strip here. Make sure that you press the strip on the frame well for let's say some good amount of time. And also stick the remaining part, and our frame would be ready. So now when we are going to stick the next strip here, we'll start from where the first strip is over and not from the edge, so that it will cover the other side as well. So this is how basically I've made this edges, this borders to the frame. And that's it. This is all what is there inside the in whatever I have made today. Of course, I have used this lace thing. Now this is totally optional. You can keep it as it is also. Now I had this piece of strip lace which was lying around. So I just adhered to it. It is not important, as I told you. You can use any such decor materials, whatever you have at home. I simply use this white glue to stick it. I just placed it. I applied some white glue here, and that's it. I just held this here. Obviously this will take a bit more time to get fixed, so you just have to hold it and stay for some time. That's it. That's how I had completed this frame and this heart thing. Again, that is optional, but you can use not only the heart shape, you can just cut out any shape which you want from the cardboard and just make different layers from different pieces of cardboard. Just use the color which is there, just use the texture which is left over. Alright, I just poked a hole and tied it above. You can just stick it as it is, right? Whatever you want, however you want to decorate. Just to give it a bit of shiny look, I'll just show one more way. To any of this, let's say, shape, if you're making a star, or if you're making, let's say, a circle or a square, just take a foil paper, right? A small piece is all good, and just carefully cover that piece. We don't need so much. I'll tear it. Just carefully cover it from all the sides and apply good amount of pressure. Okay, you can even press it here. The texture of the cardboard will also show on this shape. So this is how you just make a shiny element to add on to your project. And just stick wherever you want to. You can just keep it however you want to use it. It's totally your choice. So yes, I've made this candies for the Christmas tree decor. So this is pretty much it. You can use any shapes, any kind of material which is there, any kind of creativity. You can make, instead of rolls, you can make long lines inside it. Even that will give a different texture. Play around with whatever you have at home. This is definitely going to increase your creativity, the way you think, the way you look at it, and you'll definitely try more and more things. And see, we are not going to waste anything out here. You'll definitely have some experience when you try your hands on it. Okay, and you never know, it might turn out to be really good. You can just spray this with the colors. You can use the copper and bronze spray, and that will give a very nice look. However, I think I'm going to use my frame like this. As it is good enough. Yep, so that's all for today. I would like to thank the Inked for allowing me to share my creativity with you all. You can find more of such inspirational videos on my YouTube channel and on my social medias. Or you can WhatsApp me for sharing more of such creativity. To find all the contacts and all the links to my YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook pages, go to my website www.crafterscafehim.com. This is Himali signing off. See you around and have a happy festive season.